Okay, hello, ladies.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Okay, so our topic for this book club are cookbooks, which I think are really underrated series of books. Okay, so who wants to go first with their book?
Oh, you guys should take this one. That or else I just get mine out of the way real quick and then you're good to go. And then we can just talk
I'll
about
do
yours.
mine. Okay, it is called Veganomicon. Now, I'm just going to say I am not a vegan. I am not even a vegetarian. Okay, please give me all the meat there is. But this book was a recommendation from Chris Anthony, who is vegan. And I'm going to tell you why I love this book. Soups. I'm a soup nut.
So
I
am I.
love soups. Okay. I don't care how hot it is. If you want to serve me a soup for dinner, we're good. Okay. So however, this cookbook is not for the faint of heart. It is not an easy cookbook. If you are a beginner, this is not the book for you. Every recipe has probably 30 ingredients, and sometimes it references another recipe to add to it. Okay? But the soup recipes, and plus I've been cooking long enough that I can substitute. So when it says to add vegetable stock, I'm going to say, yeah, now I'm probably going to do chicken stock instead. All right. So Chris, cover your ears because
I think you missed the point of the book, Mary.
Yeah.
but the soup recipes are awesome. And not only that, my husband, who is really not a huge fan of soup, has loved every soup I have made from this book.
Oh, nice.
Okay, it is if you're more than a beginner cook, all right, this is a really good book. But just know if this is like your very first cookbook,
hmm
I'd pass on it.
I mean, okay.
All right, but I love the soups. Most of the other recipes, I don't think I've even bothered with them. It is just the section on soup, and I'm like, yeah, I love soup. So thumbs up.
Soup is
It's
easy.
easy.
Soup's easy. I have to say, I love soup too because you can make it really hearty, or like with Vitamixes, you can make it right in your Vitamix and heat it up that way. I like soup. I'm a soup person
Yeah,
too. I always forget about it.
I've got a Pampered Chef blender which heats.
Ooh,
So
nice.
Mm.
I'm not big on MLMs,
But that one, Pampered Chef,
except
man,
Chef.
that was the one MLM party that I would always say yes to, was the Pampered. You can keep all the rest of that crap, but that Pampered Chef stuff, man, that was good stuff.
It is really good stuff. Most of my cooking equipment is all from Pampered Chef, and I'm like, I love everything for it.
Yep.
Do they still exist?
Oh yeah.
I think so.
I don't know. Oh, okay. I
Their
figured.
pizza
I just
stone
don't
is
see it as much.
amazing.
Which one?
The pizza stone.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
ask me if I got the pizza stone.
Do you have the pizza stone?
I got a pizza stone. I have quite a lot of Pampered.
Oh, do you have the garlic press?
No.
Oh, you got to get the garlic press. It's it's
okay, hold on.
perfect.
I got to write that down.
It's got a perfect grip on it, and it smashes nicely without killing your arm. I've had mine for like 20 years.
Oh my God. I don't think I have the garlic press. I have the citrus press though.
Oh, I should get the citrus press.
Mm.
Sorry, we're getting derailed here.
A little derailed, but I'm sure that all I have to do is go on Facebook and say, anyone doing a Pampered Chef party?
Right. I would go to one of those.
No, I need a garlic press.
Definitely get the garlic press.
Right. I have their glass bowls. Oh my God. I love. Okay. Anyway.
As a person who doesn't cook, I have to say they have really good stuff. Like I know that I would, yes, for beginners, like if you're not a big cooking person, which by the way, half the time this day and age it's door dashing. So, it's an easy way to get into it and easy. I know. Crazy, right?
All right. So that said, another good thing with just soups is that they also freeze easily.
Yes.
So you
Mhm.
can make literally a pot of soup and then freeze 3/4 of it and pull it out for quick meals. Especially when you're adding chicken to your your vegan soup.
I mean, I'm not gonna tell.
She recommended the book to me knowing that
You were gonna meatify it.
I was going to meatify it. But the recipes are really good. But again, not for the faint of heart. Okay, who's next?
I have to run and get mine. I know.
Okay,
I'm supposed to be ready. But by the time you say hello, I'll be right back because it's literally just right over
okay.
there.
Denise,
Yes. Do you want me to
do
do mine?
yours.
Okay, so obviously when we pick this, to anyone who's watching this, ironically, I don't cook. So my child keeps me alive, my husband keeps me alive. That's really how this works. Um, like my kid will ask me if I've eaten, and then he'll make me food. So when they said cookbook, I'm like, that's funny. Now I did used to cook, like when I with my ex-husband, I did, but it was like slow cooker meals, and it was like a lot of that stuff, and I haven't done that, and I now healthier type cooking. So my child just ran this up to me and he looked at me like I was really weird asking for him to give me his cookbook. And he wanted this book. Gosh, I think he's had it for 2 or 3 years now. It's Nick Giovanni, and he was on. Oh, I just had to look it up because I always mess it up. Master Chef. He was on Gordon Ramsay's Master
Mhm.
Chef. And Dylan, for whatever reason, one day said that he wanted it. And he is an influencer too. He didn't actually, fun facts, because I just watched an episode that had him on it, a new episode. He didn't have a following before Gordon Ramsay's show. So before MasterChef. So he pretty much built all of that. And the fact that my son, who's not on social media, knew who he was. And what's really cool about it, it's knife drop, creative recipes anyone can cook. So Dylan will make fettuccine alfredo from scratch, and it comes out wonderful, and it's so easy. So they have a whole bunch of different, so they have like watermelon skewers, really good, hearty, but easy that they can go ahead and do. I mean, you can see he has like his little, this is not me. This is these are his little bookmarks, but it's really cool that, so the reason why I wanted to pick this book, A, because I don't have any cookbooks, but I just thought it was really cool to have just that whole started on MasterChef. My son's not even into influencers, found out about this, and it's a really good cookbook. Just how it like trickled down into, I mean, he was 12 or 13 at the time that we got it. So the fact that a 12 or 13-year-old could pick this up, and like there's crispy chicken skins. There you go, Mary.
Okay.
But some of the stuff that's in here, it's amazing. And like you can make fruit leather, like fruit by the foot and stuff, simplified, but it's elevated taste, which my kid is a foodie. We're foodies too. So it's really cool that he gets to make these really interesting, what anyone else would consider probably a difficult meal. Like Mary, your book wasn't for, like the newbie people. This is for the newbie people, and you can make really fun recipes in there. I mean, he'll pull it out for Thanksgiving and make it. So I just thought it was really cool. And every time I've seen Nick on anything, he's very much very wholesome, right? As far as influencers go and stuff like that. So it's really cool that I got to see this trickle down into the food side into my son at like 12, and he got
That's
to be
cool.
creative. Yeah, I got to be creative following. My other son would just, he's the one who goes in and he tries different things. He's like, let's mix this and this and this, and he's like a scientist, he's a chemist mixing everything. Dylan not so much, but he can follow this and they come out really good, and they're just challenging enough
Mhm.
that it holds his interest, that it's not just tossing in canned stuff. It's, and he'll pull this out. Like I said, those are all his little tabs. he'll pull it out. He loves making, like, there's horchata in here, and he loves making the tangaloos. Like, that's his favorite thing to work or to make in there. So it is. Have you ever had it? What a tangaloo?
No, tell us.
Yeah. Oh, they're really good. So you take fruit. You can see the pictures. So you take fruit, and it's a sugar coating on them. So
Hmm.
it's just this hard, crispy sugar coating on fresh fruit, and there's actually now it's just sugar water that's on
Mhm.
there, but it's the process of it, and they're actually popping up in malls and stuff having that specific dessert. So that's his favorite one to make. And he keeps me alive. So that's the moral of the story. If I if
The
I
moral of
give
the
him a
story.
cookbook, the moral of the story, if I let him buy a cookbook, and buy the stuff, then he makes it for me. But it's a really good book if you're looking to like try something new and interesting and not the same boring stuff, but like get a little creative. Like it's like gourmet without having all of the stuff that goes along with
What's the name
gourmet.
of the guy?
Nick G. Giovanni.
Hold it up again. Nick
There you go.
Dgiovanni. The only reason I ask is that the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check to see if this guy has a website and sells the book directly.
Correct. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
If not, then I'll go to Amazon and poor Nick will get a fraction of what I
Right.
actually paid.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. Yeah. And actually, the forward in the book is by Gordon Ramsay too. So he does pop on MasterChef time to time, and is in some of the other ones. I don't think he won. I could be completely wrong. But it was really cool to, I mean, just to see someone's journey too, and what a really cool influence for, you know, my kid. It's because he's young. I'm like,
Mhm.
that's really awesome. So
All right. So
it's a fun one.
that's next on my buy a book. Now cookbooks, I never order books. Cookbooks. In fact, I have a cookbook originally from my mother.
Mm.
Okay. And the pages are sticky and sometimes you have to peel them apart. But it's an old cookbook. It's like McCall, something or other, McCall's back when McCall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's an old cookbook.
That's an old cookbook.
Mhm.
All right. And, recipes written into the cover of the book. So, yeah. So it has to be a physical book. It's something that I can get messy and they should coat those pages better. But anyway,
Well, that actually segues
This
very
one's a
nicely into what I was going to talk about. Oh, go ahead, Denise.
ooh. Oh, I was just gonna say, well, if my 12-year-old can use these pages and cook, they're hefty
okay.
pages. So go ahead.
Because I have cookbooks on the shelf. I didn't pull any of them down because what I wanted to talk about is recipe collecting. And I've been collecting recipes. This is one of the many binders I keep on my counter that is full of recipes. This is a small one because it's right next to the stove. Um, from various magazines. I print them off the computer. I have everything in here from yeasty rolls to peach sweet tea jumbo rolls to limoncello to hot buttered rum. And this all started, I got my very first cookbook as a kid. Couldn't remember what it was in, couldn't tell you. But then one day I was sitting on the couch and this woman comes on my television. And it's this English woman and she's got this smooth British accent. And I was like, who is this person? And her name was Anna Garten. And I was like, what is a barefoot Contessa and how do I find out more about this woman? So this sent me down the rabbit hole of the barefoot Contessa. And so my cookbook that I would recommend to anyone is to get her the Barefoot Contessa original cookbook. Now the recipes that I just showed you, the reason I started there is because I didn't have enough money to own cookbooks for a long time. This was not something I would have purchased, but what I could do was get a where are they? Get a note card and a pen and write the recipe. Because on the stove at my grandmother's house was a little box with 3x5 cards with written recipes on them. There wasn't a cookbook around. There were just these note cards or a piece of paper. So I'm used to having a piece of paper next to me as I'm doing something. So now, fast forward to today, I subscribe to Savor Magazine for their recipes. I subscribe to Cooks Illustrated for their recipes, and I keep recipes in a box on my stove at my home to cook. And so my recommendation is if you want the basics, Anna Garden's basic cookbook is fantastic. I like a lot of the drinks that she has, and I love her pairings. And she makes a mean French onion soup, which is one of my favorite soups in the world. And she pairs it with homemade Parmesan croutons. It is to die for.
Okay, because I just harvested my onions.
Oh, God. Now, if you're gonna make onion soup, let's talk.
Perfect.
Oh, well, now I've got 2 books.
um,
Um,
yeah.
yeah.
So I like the Barefoot Contessa. First of all, she pairs everything so well. Like things she will tell you what goes nicely with something else. Her recipes are not easy. They're not simple. She ran the Barefoot Contessa catering company. They're multi-layered foods, but some of her um what I like about her is that she will tell you the techniques and why you're doing it this way. This is why you do it this way. This is why if you cut your onions this way, you won't cry type thing. And that's really important when you're just trying to figure out how to do something in the kitchen. I also appreciate that if you go to her website, she indexes all her recipes. So you know if you're looking for a specific recipe that you ate in some restaurant or someplace, somebody's house, you can find out which book it's in and not have to buy 15 books, right? Like you can go figure out, oh, it's in this book. And
Oh,
I can
interest
just go, oh, here, yeah, let me just pull it up. It's very nice little website. If I can share my screen, I will. If I can't, then just,
You
I don't
should
think
be able to share your screen.
allow. Oh, but it's sharing the entire screen.
That's okay.
But then how do I get,
Then you just X out of it.
hang on. Yeah, share this window. There we go. Can you see it?
Share the screen, add to the scene. There we go.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so this is the one that
Mhm.
I have on the shelf. I think this is a different cover. This is the 25th anniversary. But if you click on recipe index, it'll tell you everything that's in the book. So if you don't like this one, she's got like 15 cookbooks. But she's one of the first people that I ever figured out how to make real guacamole that actually tasted really good and not browned out in the pan. But I also love her drinks menus. I'm just that person. I like, I couldn't care less about coffee and whatnot, but she got me on the path of trying to figure out how to make limoncello. And so for years, I made homemade limoncello as Christmas presents because I figured out how to make this recipe that I found in Savor magazine 20 years ago when I was in grad school in Columbia, and I couldn't afford cookbooks, but I still wanted to try new things. So all that to say, if you're gonna get a cookbook, I recommend her basic Anna Garden Bedford Contessa cookbook. It's got a ton of stuff in it. I don't know if you can still see the screen, but down in the soups of this one is split pea. The Parmesan croutons are in this one. The
The
French
Excel.
onions in this one. Um, and a couple of others. She's got a lobster bisque that I love to make on occasion. I'm not really a fan of gazpacho, but this one's actually not too bad. This cheddar corn chowder, good stuff. Just some good stuff. Really good stuff. All right. So anyway, all that to say, I recommend not only that you get a good cookbook, but that you also collect recipes that speak to you. Magazines, when I used to read a ton more magazines than I do now, but some of the really great magazines that are out, like Cooks and Savor, and I think there's a couple others, and even kids magazines are really good about giving you the basics of how to cook. Let me stop sharing. Of how to cook. And for a lot of people, especially Gen Z, they don't know how to cook. I'm not shocked at how many people don't cook because a lot of folks don't know how to cook. I took home ec when I was in grade school. Like I not only was I learning how to
Mhm.
cook at my grandmother's house, my mother's house, and my father's house because everybody cooked, but we had to take home ec, right? So I'm in there learning how to boil an egg and learning how to render fat off bacon and save the bacon grease for something else. Like those are things that you learn as you're at the foot of somebody teaching it to you, or if you were fortunate enough to have a home economics class in high school. This generation didn't have that.
Yeah.
So my recommendation is to grab a magazine that you
Mm-mm.
love that happens to feature food and start experimenting in the kitchen. And if nothing else, go to your local library. There's a whole section of cookbooks just waiting for somebody to check them out. Everything from how to boil an egg to how to render fat, to how to make whey, to how to make cottage cheese, all the way up to how to make a turkey. So,
So, question for you,
yes.
and this is a question for Denise. Okay.
Oh,
All right. So, if she wanted to get her son a cooking magazine subscription,
ooh. Oh my gosh. I would, can I pop away for just 1 second again?
go ahead.
I'll be right back.
All right, because we got, I think Christmas is coming up.
That is true. True. I would most certainly rather give him stuff like that than, he doesn't need all the other things.
Either that or send him to a Pampered Chef party.
That's true.
Cooks.
Cooks Illustrated. And I like these because they're thin. But this one has the ultimate make ahead chocolate dessert. Fried chicken for lover. I mean, it's a little advanced, but here's what I like about it. If he likes all things cookery, like if he's getting into
Mhm.
all the cookery, they test gadgets. They talk about
Oh, that's fun.
and then they give you recipes for so many things, sauces and just all kinds of different things, as well as go back to the very front. I know I'm trying to show this, but quick tip section will tell you all kinds of things that
Oh,
you don't
nice.
even realize could be used. Easy prep chicken tenders, how to easily cut a chicken breast down into chicken tenders. Clever ways to freeze your bread. Like this one section for beginners, I think would be worth the money.
Good to know.
So Cooks Illustrated, I get one. I get them all the time.
How often is this subscription? Is it monthly, quarterly?
Let's see, they're every 2 months. This is September, October. This is November, December.
Okay, so 6 a year.
6 a year.
Okay.
This one has the secrets of the greatest gooey grilled cheese. So, I mean,
Nice.
if you like grilled cheese, French cake for apple lovers. And then there's some more advanced things, right? So, spicy smoky beef suya from Nigeria. He may not be there yet, but a grilled cheese is a pretty darn good thing to learn how to make. So that'd
Right.
be my recommendation. Also, I believe it's either Nat Geo or PBS Kids has a cooking channel or a cooking book. I'll have to check with my son. I'll have to check with my son. So,
Okay.
but anyway, that's my recommendation as I drop recipes all over the floor.
Okay, I have an entire kitchen drawer that is nothing but printed out recipes.
I have so many of these little things full of different. So this is the catch-all of things that I don't quite have a home for, but it's becoming the drinks one. So I'll be reshuffling again. So
All right.
I
So,
didn't know how to make a hot toddy till I found a recipe.
okay.
See?
All right. So that's our episode on cooking books. We'll see you in 2 weeks, and it'll be the Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.